handy to you.
Yeah, sit down next to Stephen. How exciting it is to see that movie. I was so thrilled sitting down. I knew I was going to love it. I just sat there. I cried several times. Are you relieved, though, the film's out? Because I guess since the series ended, I would imagine people have been asking you, whenever they bump into you, are you doing more?
Yeah, I mean, it felt like we had to do it. People would just keep asking until we actually did the film, so...
So we did it.
So we did it.
Yeah. And did it take you any time to get back into the characters? Because you've both been off doing other things in the interim, of course. So to suddenly be Lady Mary and Lady Cora again, did it take you a while to find that rhythm, those voices?
I started talking with an English accent, which was very shocking because, of course, I am American and I play an American. And I've always played it American, but I thought, I sort of panicked. In my first scene, I thought, I'm in Downton Abbey. It took a few minutes and then I went right back. But it was a bit odd.
Yeah. I think maybe I had the slight opposite because I'd been doing American roles for a while. So going back into it, I kind of had to remind myself of Mary's voice, and I think I was doing it slightly too posh at first. But
so a few little tweaks, and then
I mean, she is about as posh as a human being can be anyway, so I don't know how you can be too posh to be Lady Mary. But it's lovely because the film, in actual fact, you have... I mean, obviously it's an ensemble piece, but you have a more central role. In a way, it's quite a lot about your character this time out, doesn't it?
Well, I mean, this time, you know, Mary's in a place where she's a bit more settled. She's really sort of taking on the responsibility of her role within the house. So she's sort of at the helm of it with this arrival of the King and Queen. And so...
Because when it is about 1920-something, is it?
It's 27, so it's like a year on from...
Oh, so it's George V and Queen Mary?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
You see, I love the fact you said that, because I'm sitting there thinking...
Who was it?
Who? What? When did
So was
this
I.
king? I mean, were they on
Queen
the
Mary was famous for stealing things. Did she pinch anything in your story?
No, but good. Yes, I mean,
Have I spoiled
we can't...
No, you haven't spoiled anything, but we're all just amazed that you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like...
quite well known about her.
Would you say it's quite well known?
Well,
Yeah,
did anyone here know that Queen Mary,
A,
A, existed, B, was a thief?
But it turns out it was... No, I can't.
So that bit... Is
but
that
it's
bit,
a true story.
So that bit of the story...
It may... Maybe something.
Oh, that's going to be good.
yes, there's something that Stephen might find out.
Yes.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah, I kind of doubt it, frankly. I mean, it's a faultless cast. It's an amazing cast. But, of course, I think the person who, in a way, represents the core of that family, on screen and off, is Dame Maggie Smith.
Yeah, of course.
Who must be amazing to work with. I've met her once only briefly. What's she like on set? Is she tapped into the modern world? Is she on her iPhone? Is she one of these kind of people?
If she wasn't before she started, Michelle will have got her there.
She loves a meme. Laura and I will come in and show her a very funny meme.
And so what memes did she respond well to?
I don't even know what a meme is.
Stephen, could you please...
It describes the way an idea can have the quality of a virus and can transmit itself, but it tends to be used now simply to mean a GIF that is doing the rounds, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, a graphic interchange format image called a GIF. You know a GIF, yeah. And, well, you can animate a GIF.
So a GIF is a meme
image.
gone mad, or a meme is a GIF gone mad.
Yeah, that's the way it's used. Is a GIF that is shared amongst a lot of people to express something that is in the zeitgeist at the moment.
Well, I'm afraid that's all we have time for. But it's so lovely.
Unless we want to get into droop.
But so she likes the meme, and we know what that is now.
Yeah.
What sort of ones, like funny animal memes?
Okay,
or
so
people
there's a
falling off
meme
things?
Laura Carmichael always gets, who plays Edith. She always has the best memes. She follows the best people on Instagram. And there's one with a cat with an expression like this. And it just says, lesbians eat what?
Stephen, could you explain?
No.
To those...
Stop it.
So she loves the funny memes. She's amazing on screen, but you're all amazing on screen. The chemistry is so perfect. And it's such a kind of... It's a lovely time. It's a fantasy, really, though, of course, isn't it? I mean, they rarely let reality intrude into Downton.
Not very much.
Yeah. So the question, I suppose, that people are going to ask, especially in the context of this movie now, which has a very strong royal family thread, is, are you into the royal family, the actual royal family? Are they fans of Downton? Do you know?
Apparently some of them are. I've heard that the Queen
We
is.
had Kate come to visit.
We did. She met every single person.
That guy in the background could have made a bit more effort, frankly.
But I was given the opportunity to meet Prince Charles after
Wow.
Kate's visit. And I was very excited because Kate had been so enthusiastic about the show and everything. But I think, lest I fly too close to the sun, I put my hand out to greet him, and he either said this or I imagined that he said this. He said, "Not a fan." About the show.
No, he wouldn't say that.
No, it definitely wasn't me. It wasn't
been
rude.
such a fan.
Well, you know, because
It wasn't
you're
rude.
friends or acquaintances with
Yes,
Prince Charles, aren't you?
I know the Prince of Wales, yeah. I remember doing one of those events at which it was the Prince of Wales there, and next to me for the lineup, you know, when the curtain comes down, this was Penn Jillette, you know, as in Penn
Oh,
and
yes,
Teller,
very well,
Penn and
yeah.
Teller, the magicians. And he said, "Do I have to call him Your Majesty, or do I have to bow?" And I said, "No, of course not. Well, what do I call him?" I said, "Well, you don't have to call him anything. I haven't called you Penn while I'm talking to you. You don't use people's...
Right.
But if you were, you might say Your Royal Highness first time and then Sir, but it doesn't have to. It doesn't matter." And he said, "Do I bow? Because I'm American. We don't bow." I said, he knows you're American, don't worry. You don't have to bow. It'll be fine. And so the Prince of Wales was going, "Hello, everybody, it's lovely." It was super, thank you very much. And then you got to Penn, and Penn was on the floor. "Your Majesty, sir! Your Highness, Majesty, sir!"
He panicked.
And then after Prince of Wales, he said, "Why did I do that? What power do they have? I betrayed my country." He couldn't believe it.
It's amazing.
It's just sort of glamorised by it all.
Let me ask, I believe off duty you are something of an accomplished DJ, Michelle.
Well, that's not true.
DJ Dockers.
I'm not... Yes, I mean, that's what the playlist is called on my Spotify.
Where do you DJ?
I'm not like a professional DJ.
We've got
at
Craig
all.
David out there. Craig, we've got DJ Dockers in the house. I don't know if
I love it.
Do you think you could do a double thing, that you could team up and do a...
Yeah, we can do a little Tears 5 thing. We do like back-to-back if you want. I'm up for that.
Let's
you
do
be up for
it.
that?
Yeah, I'm really the person at a party who takes over the playlist.
And is it like house? Is it go to? Is it older music? What do you do?
It's, you know, a bit of, you know, hip-hop, old school.
Old school hip hop, which was your go-to tune to fill the floor.
Yeah, floor fillers,
Which
exactly.
one? Which one would you go to?
D, Notorious B.I.G. Something like that.
Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your words, they something about me. That one, remember that one?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Boom! I got it. I'm down with the ends. My passion.
Stephen do that.
But do you DJ for people, or it's more
No,
just for
I
yourself?
don't, honestly. I think there's
So you haven't had a professional engagement?
No, I'm just always the person at a party who takes over the playlist. If it's not good enough, I'm like...
Wow, you're in. And can
Yeah.
you mix? Can you kind of like... Do you get the
No, I
BPM
don't.
the same?
My sister used to mix, but I'm not a DJ. I mean, I'd like to learn.
Michelle,
I
have
think
you DJ'd?
No. It's not...
Have you stood up behind a deck
No.
and played music for people in a
Never.
bar?
So I don't know where this story came from.
I've been told that you've done this.
What about DJ Dockers?
Yeah,
It's a playlist on my Spotify. And I've named
This is
it.
no story at
It's not a story at all.
I mean, I've even got the dates here. DJ Dockers, Ibiza, May. I mean, it's here. You don't
Got to
even...
be. You've forgotten.
Stop lying to us about DJ Dockers. I mean, I know you keep up with modern music, Stephen. Are you up with the urban scene? Do you know about your grime, your UK grime, Skepta, Stormzy and
I've
so?
heard of UK grime. I know it exists. I don't quite know what distinguishes it from other forms of music exactly. I mean, if I heard a track, I wouldn't say that's grime. I simply wouldn't know. Garage, I mean, I have a garage, and I have speakers in it, and I play Mozart and Wagner.
Well, that's your garage
That's my
music.
garage music, and I think that counts.
I could see you shaking it to Vossi Bop. I could see that happening.
Dancing is not my world at all.
You're not a dancer?
I loathe dancing. It embarrasses me. Not only to do it, but to watch other people doing it. It makes me...
But you guys, you had to learn those
I
dances
can't
for the
bear
Downton
it.
movie, of
I
course.
just can't
We
bear
did.
it.
What about a formal dancer if you learnt the moves of a dance?
No, that's even worse. I mean, the Strictly type thing, I find absolutely...
Oh, I
nails
calm
on
down.
a
I'm not making...
No, I'm sorry, it's an allergy. It's a terrible allergy. I can't bear dancing. It's strange.
So the Downton Abbey movie is out this weekend. It's just such a lovely, feel-good, wonderful, emotional, charming, touching movie. I loved every second of it. You're both amazing in it. The whole cast is amazing. Of course, you've had many years of people saying, will there be another Downton? Now the movie's out. Of course, now you've got years of people saying, will there be another Downton movie?
And they're already asking us.
And do you have any idea whether... Because It's going to be a big hit. There's no doubt about it. So they're going to presumably ask?
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. What do you think?
I don't know.
You do it?
Let's get this one out.
If you can fit it in among the DJ bookings, you
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll have to, me and Craig will have to work it out. Yeah.
Steve, are you up for going to see DJ Docker's perform?
I mean, oh.
It's so lovely having you here. I'm a big fan, as I hope you know. I think you do know, but I love the movie. It's beautiful. I hope everyone goes to see it. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, Lady Cora and Lady Mary, it's Elizabeth and Michelle.